Okay, so today we're going to take a look at my Junior concepts. I did a Goku one early before this video. If you haven't seen it, feel free to check it out before or after this video, whenever you want. But today we're going to cover my Junior here. Again, hopefully it's 23rd Budokai. It's not 100% confirmed, but I'm 99% sure it is. If it's Goku versus Tien, I'd be hyped for that too, and I'll make separate concepts. But for now, we're all assuming it's Goku versus my Junior here. So, I do want to point out I did make these guys LRs. I would think that they're actually going to be TURs, but just for creative purposes, I did make them LRs. Just because there's like, if they're like TURs, like you can make like 4 or 5, probably like 4 different TUR cards of this Mod Junior from the 23rd Budokai and this Goku from the 23rd Budokai. So LRs seem fitting, but hey, you know, we'll see. Now, Piccolo Jr. Giant form is his name. And that's because he does have a giant form that we'll cover in a bit here. So his leader skill is Regeneration, Worldwide Chaos, or Target Goku, Key 3 and 170% to stats. Then he gives Terrifying Conquerors and Namekians the 30% buff. So that gets, like, you know, Orange Piccolo on the 200%. All the Piccolos in general do fit his 200% leader skill. Regeneration is quite a big category if that would be introduced into the game. So that would be really nice. Plus adding on Worldwide Chaos to that and then Target Goku. We have a lot of different units that would actually fit. Even if they're not on the 200% leader skill, they would be able to fit the 170% leader skill. So that's really cool, right? Very, very good to see that for sure. Now, his 12 key super attack. He is doing the explosive demon wave, which is the first, okay, that's other Piccolo. This is the attack that he's doing right here. He does this actually twice in the fight, at least in the anime from when we watched the anime. And, this attack right here, I feel like since he does it twice, definitely does deserve to be a super attack. I wanted this to be an active skill, but the giant form has to be an active skill for it to be good. And it's like, there's so many different like stuff I want this guy to be voiced. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to settle for this as the 12 key super attack. I think that works perfectly fine there now. This does, you know, quite a lot of damage. You see that's Goku right there. And so I gave it greatly raised attack and defense for the turn, causes colossal damage. He does charge the move for quite some time and then just really fires it off. So I think 50% attack and defense raise does make sense. Now, the 18 key super attack is the hyper explosive demon wave. This is the like AoE kind of attack that he does right here where he's charging up the move again. So that's why it's like he greatly raises his attack and defense. And then right here, he does actually fire off the move. This feels like an AoE to me. Even though the existing one in game is not an AoE, I decided to make it an AoE. Doesn't really, you know, change or hurt things. I mean, realistically, you probably wouldn't use this guy in World Tournament anyways if it's this hyper explosive demon wave, because it probably would have a very long animation, but who knows, right? And then on top of that, it would be good for certain fights like the Gamma fight, right? It could still be very helpful to have some AoE, so you never know what future fights we could get that could really have an AoE benefit, right? Think of like Super Battle Road as well. This guy's like a Super Battle Road, you know, killer with this AoE, right? So that could be really, really good. Now, entrance animation. He activates the entrance animation upon entry, of course, once only. Then he gets guard in all slots for 4 turns, but there has to be a Namekians category ally on the team. So my idea for the intro animation is like when he's like revealing that he's my junior, or like Goku says, oh, this is actually, you know, Demon King Piccolo's, you know, I guess child, right? This is my junior. That's who my junior is. And then it like shows my junior's face, and then it like shifts it onto Piccolo's face, and then he's just smiling there. That's kind of my thought process on what the intro animation could be, maybe when, like, you know, it's like all thundering and stuff like that. I think that could be really, really cool as an intro animation. And I just give him guard for the 4 turns. Just because it's a generally good ability. Not really like anything special that he would get from there. That's like, oh yeah, he does this in the intro, so he has to get this ability. So guard is powerful, right? So I gave him guard. Why not, right? He also does want to build up, and we'll talk about that too. Well, we kind of want to build up, right? So he gets Key 3, then 166% attack and defense. Again, Key's important for LRs. He gets another 3 ki and then 66% attack and defense when guard is activated. So even if he dodges, if you want to go with like a dodge mode for this guy, perhaps, I don't know, it's up to you, right? This guy would be able to still activate the guard even if he dodges, and then, you know, bam, he gets this extra attack and defense buff. That also means that since when the guard is activated, it activates when you're receiving the attack and not after you receive the attack. So it won't be an issue of like, oh, that first hit, dang, it's a super attack that we could have tanked out a lot better. No, the defense is activated instantly and it's multiplicative, so that's gonna be a pretty big number on top of this 50% raise, especially post super. Now, I give him an extra 100% attack when performing an ultra super attack. That's a lot to give to an LR. Just 100% extra multiplicative attack on ultra super. That's going to make him hit very, very hard. So that's just a generally good thing. Again, the hyper explosive demon wave, you know, it actually didn't do damage to Goku at all, but like it did a lot of damage to the surrounding area. It made everything just basically dust, right? So that's why I did make it that. Now, on top of that, he has to have support. Like, as an extreme class unit, like, support would be so helpful, especially as one of, like, he'll be, like, one of the only extreme class leads. So I give him extreme class or Namekian category allies ki 3 and 20% attack and defense. Then another 20% attack and defense to them in addition when he's attacking. So that's obviously insanely powerful support, because he's giving, again, not only, you know, extreme class units like Namekians. So again, STR Piccolo, LR Orange Piccolo, if the physical Piccolo EZA is right, those units will also get the support. Then it's a 20% multiplicative support on top of that. That just is absurd, and they probably won't do that for like a very long time to add both of those supports like that. But if any character deserves it, it's this mod Junior, because he's a little wonky with like his link set, right? I guess I'll skip to his link set, right? Big Bad Boss is Namekian's Incredible Adventure. Guidance the Dragon Balls Transform Fierce Battle Legendary Power. I changed his link set quite a lot, where I got rid of Demonic Rays and Strength and Unity. Most likely, this guy's going to be a 2R, and he's going to have this exact same link set, except Fierce Battle. So, I mean, if it's like that, then he really needs key support, because he won't get a link like Namekian's, right? Or even like Shocking Speed. Like, this is the only key link that he really has with like Piccolo units, and it's only the Orange Piccolo, which is good, right? 3 key, and then what is that? 10% attack and defense, right? 10% defense, right? That's a helpful link with LR Orange Piccolo, right? So, like, for example, with LR Orange Piccolo, he would share Namekian's Transform Fierce Battle Legendary Power. If you have like a Big Bad Boss unit with him, you know, you could have Big Bad Bosses, the support, then, you know, Fierce Battle, maybe Legendary Power, depending on the unit, like, you know, with STR Cooler or something, or like a future LR Baby. I don't know, who knows, right? I didn't actually change his category teams from the Goku. I kind of copy pasted a little, but this is his teams, right? World Tournament, Giant Form, Namekians. Like, I feel like this is the best picks for all of his category teams. I mean, I guess he could be like an entrusted will lead, but there's like very little extreme class units here, so I think that would kind of suck for him to be an entrusted will leader. So that's why I put like Revenge on here. Actually, no, I initially had Revenge here instead of Terrifying Conquerors. That still might be better, but I changed it to Terrifying Conquerors per recommendation, right? So yeah, that looks pretty good there, I feel. Now, Giant Mode Piccolo right here. Again, this is able to be activated if HP is 50% or below, or if there's a Goku enemy from the 4th turn from start of battle. I mean, obviously, he wants to fight Goku. He's like, Goku, I gotta fight you, right? And just, yeah. So, the Giant form is very similar to Orange Piccolo here. The super attacks massively raise attack temporarily, destructive damage. Then the 12 keys greatly raise attack temporarily, causes destructive damage. His passive skill, he changes a random type of key spheres to rainbow key spheres. Then key 1 per key sphere obtained, and he performs critical hits. Very basic, very good. One last thing, actually, I never even finished talking about this guy, did I? I just talked about his support, and I skipped the rest of this. So, back to this pre-transformation Piccolo. If he's the first attacker in the turn, he has 10% HP and guard. So, that's good. That activates mid-turn. Mid-turn heals are pretty good. And then it just can activate every single turn, given he's in the first slot. So, I mean, past these 4 turns, if you have to run this guy in slot 1, very simply just keep him in slot 1 there, and he still has the guard and healing. Then he nullifies Ki Blast Supers. I give him Ki Blast Super Nullification because that's kind of what happens here. He actually eats Goku's Super Kamehameha, and he's like very angry here, and he's just standing there like Goku's like, what? He restored it? Restored it, right? And then he's just very mad. I feel like this is a really good like, you know, Ki Blast Nullification. I think that could be really, really cool to see. But that's pretty much it. And that happens right before the Hyper Explosive Demon Wave. He does, or like, so what happens is he does the Explosive Demon Wave, Goku counters with the Kamehameha, he survives that, then he does the Hyper Explosive Demon Wave right after. So it's like very back to back, which is another reason why I chose these moves over like the, again, the mouth, you know, I think it's called the Mouth Demon Wave or something like that, Explosive Mouth Wave or something. I don't know, the Dragon Ball names for attacks are funny, but that's pretty much it. I mean, I feel like, again, I wish I could have gotten more animations in here, but there's too many. It's like, yeah, you have to pick and choose with this guy, unless he gets a standby. Well, compared to like Goku, who I feel like will have the standby, you're able to get many more animations because he'll get 2 more finish moves, and then you can keep like, you know, counters and stuff like that in his base form. It's a lot, right? So that's it for my Ma Jr. I think, again, it'd be really good if he does have a giant form, because imagine you have Orange Piccolo, then him, and then it's like you just destroy the boss with their giant forms, right? This one is more restrictive. You do have to be under an HP threshold. You can still use it, and that could really be good. And if you get a Goku boss, he'll be cooking in there. So let me know what y'all think again. Thank y'all for watching. If you think I should add a little more to it, let me know as well. And of course, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.